Alright, what we got over here? Been to this house a couple times, and every time I come over here, they put out some decent stuff. Christmas decor. So right off the top, you have this nativity set. I'm gonna go ahead and grab that. I don't know if it's vintage or not, but either way, I mean, it's worth getting. I'm sorry about the steamy glass there. It's quite humid out here. It's been raining all week. Oh, we got the whole thing. Look at that. Wow, this would be a good set right here. Okay. $1982. Yeah, that's vintage. 1982. You can come over here. It's got the whole set. You got 3 wise men, Mary, Joseph, Jesus. And got a camel over there. Empire. Oh yeah, this is vintage. It's nice. That's a good pickup right there. And I was considering not that I was considering not coming. I wasn't sure if I was going to come out tonight, just because it had been raining all night. But I thought to myself, you know what, just go out. I think some people are still gonna put some stuff out. You never know. We'll just focus on the stuff that we can pick up, like stuff like this, and hopefully some of the other pickers in the area just won't show up because they're worried about everything that would have gotten wet. You know what I'm saying? So I think it was a good choice. Christmas ornaments. Okay, I might put this guy in here. Got some Christmas ornaments in here, and it looks like they might be older, so we'll just hold on to this. So how's everybody doing out there today? It's been quite the busy week. I've actually had some time off, back to my normal schedule. I actually have time to go take stuff to the booth, and been busy there. So I don't know about this. What is this? More Christmas. This is, and the reason I'm not taking the other one is that it's like, I don't know, like this is easier to sell. It's stuff in boxes, you know what I mean? I think this is easier to sell versus that other stuff. Oh look, we got a little lamb. The little lamb has to come with us. But I do appreciate y'all hanging out with me today as we go picking through these nice neighborhoods, try to find some stuff to save from the trash. We're gonna do our best to make a good video for y'all. Let's see what's in here. Oh man, we got some plush, but is it wet? Not really. It's not really wet. I might go ahead and take this little box of plushies. It's not wet. Some of them are. Look at a little Pooh Bear. Alright. Let's see what else is over here. Reindeer. Noel. What's in here? More ornaments. Yeah. We're gonna have a garage sale here pretty soon. And these types of ornaments are easy to just set out and they'll sell real quick. Come on, close up. right, still looks good. Bunch of Easter egg stuff. Man, Easter is like literally right around the corner. How am I gonna take this? I don't want these things falling everywhere. Oh man, it's already starting to rip. Okay. What the heck is this? Electric ice cream maker. Alright. Here's the Santa. I'm gonna take that. Here's another Santa. Where am I gonna put you guys? I'm gonna put these guys in here. Come on. It's harder to do with one hand. Just a second. All right. There's a couple more things in here. A Hallmark stocking hanger, polar bear. Check these guys out. I think that's it for this spot, guys. Everything in here. Some old lasso. What are these? Oh, look at that. It's an A&M putter. And this is another little putter. They're kind of cool and vintage. I will hold on to these. Football. A lasso rope. Okay. I think that's gonna do it for me. Let me put this in here so it's don't make a mess. That guy can go in here. I think that's it. Try to leave it a better place than I find it. Yeah. What are these? These are rails for something. For a truck, maybe? Yeah, they're tie downs for a truck. I'll have to see if there's a model number on here so I can look them up. I think that's going to do it. One more last quick look. What do you think about these lights? You know what? I might take these lights so I can put some of these in here. There we go. This should help control it. All right, that's it. Hey, that's the first house of the night, man. Not too bad. some Empire blow molds, a bunch of Christmas stuff, those rails. All right, hopefully it doesn't take a lot of stops to make, you know, a good night, because that's a good way to start. Hopefully there's some more out there, so let's keep going. Hopefully find some more stuff. Little bench. It's a little dry. I mean, it's a little wet, a little damp. Not too bad. This will dry. I'll leave it out in the sun and be okay. And then I think there's anything in this bag. No. Regular trash. This is in bad shape. It's kind of in bad shape. These corner shelves looking pretty good, actually. Must have set these out after the rain. Okay, let's go ahead, load these puppies up. Okay, I don't make a lot of noise. I'm gonna move some stuff around and load this up. There's two of them there, and we'll be back in just a second. This is nice. All right, get this guy loaded up. We will have to move some of this stuff around. Let's see. Move some stuff around. Okay. It's actually kind of nice. Okay. All right. That'll work. Look in here. Don't think I want this. I will take these little lunch boxes. It started sprinkling a little bit earlier. Hopefully this stuff makes it. Don't get ruined. No lunchbox. Well, icebox here. They use you to wipe you down. I don't want this water sitting on this. Same thing over here. It's gonna just wipe you down a little bit. Sprinkle just a little bit. But I don't want this stuff to start getting warped. It's not solid wood. I'm gonna get this metal shelf for sure. See what's in these bags. Trash. That looks like it's all trash. All right. Throw this guy up. We are good to go. Yeah, we're gonna take that guy too. It's actually a good bin. This one's got the wheels on it. Oh yeah, it's a good bin. All right. Turned out to be a good night. Yep. All right, it's the next day and we're gonna go through some of the stuff. We actually go through all the stuff that we found last night. Pretty good drive around. So I'm gonna show you first the larger pieces of furniture because I had to take them out when I got home early this morning because the morning dew will put a layer of water on it and I didn't want to mess up the furniture. So I put it in the garage. I left everything else out. Everything else is fine. I'm gonna go to the storage unit here, but let me go show you these things and let me know what y'all think. All right, so here is the large furniture. You got this little shelf here. It's in very good condition other than like the little scratches right here, which is really nothing. It's got a little drawer that comes out, rolls in and out nice and smooth. It's just a good little shelf for somewhere that, you know, you don't have too much room to kind of stack stuff up. It's real nice. I can imagine this kind of maybe being like in a kitchen or something like that, or even if you have a big enough bathroom, you know, put towels on, maybe some toiletries in there. I don't know. I think it's a cute little thing. It's kind of barn house style. Oh man, this is broken. I don't know if I did that or if it was like that already, but that's okay though. Iris really likes this one, and she really likes these too. Here are the corner shelves. I like these a lot myself, to be honest with you. There's so much you could do with this kind of things. It is a true corner shelf. It'll back up right in the corner. And you know, it's got the cabinets at the bottom with the shutter doors. It's really not that big of a space, but for a corner, you know, where you don't have really any space, kind of, those do really good. Iris likes these also, and I like them too. If I could think of a place where to put them right now, I know I would keep them, but we're gonna hold on to them for a little bit. We're doing some reorganization in our little storage areas upstairs for our merchandise and stuff that we have to the booth and the stuff that we put on Facebook. So we'll see if we'll be able to use this somehow. I went to a garage sale a couple weeks ago and I found all these postcards. And for those who like postcards and stuff like that, these I think are good. The lady said that these are from the 30s or 40s. So I'm gonna be really careful. Like, I almost don't even want to go through it in here. But look at these guys. Tokyo, or no, Chinatown. Yeah, Chinatown. San Francisco. These are all old. So it looks like this is from California. New Haven. So I'm not sure how many of y'all like ephemera, postcards and such, but I think I got a good deal on all these, because it's this whole book. So it was this book here. Is there any dates on these? I don't see any dates on these. 1 cent stamp here. San Francisco, Oakland Bay Bridge. So this is the book that came in. This is full. Here's another book that's also full. Well, I think it's full. Mississippi, capitals. Missouri, New Hampshire, May 20th. No dates. 1942. I think 1942 that was sent back. So she said these are all from the 40s. New Mexico. Wow, these are really cool. $1938. 1 cent stamp on that one. This is New York. So a lot of cool stuff, guys. South Dakota. Look like Alaska. North Carolina. South Dakota. District of Columbia. Vermont. So you got all those, and I had a bunch of these also, and these are a little bit newer. She said these are not that old, but still, I mean, this one's from, looks like Armadillo, Texas. I'm not sure how I would be able to date these. Houston Zoo. Yeah, these are newer. But I got all these cards. It's a ton of them. Got the 2 books with the cards inside of them, and I paid $50 for all this, and I think it's worth getting. I don't ever deal with ephemera. I'm not an ephemera person. I know Paper and Moose here on YouTube. Someone wants to tag Paper and Moose. She does this kind of stuff, and I think for $50 I got a good deal. I think I could put the cheaper ones maybe lot them up by state and put a few bucks on them, and then start listing these individually. Or if someone want to make me an offer on all of them, I mean, I would do that too, but I'm not even sure. Maybe Facebook, maybe eBay, I don't know. Maybe put them at the booth, but it's kind of hard to put these at the booth because, you know, I'd hate for people to go through them and mess them up. You know, have to be like, hey, don't touch unless you're ready to buy, kind of thing. All right, with that said, let me put this stuff back inside the garage, and we'll go head out to the storage unit and take a look at the rest of the stuff that we have in the trailer. All right, guys, here we go. Got some stuff loaded off the trailer there. We'll start off with this awesome nativity set. And funny story, guys, when it comes to this set, I don't know if y'all noticed something when I was picking or not. Okay, so I was at the house picking up the stuff, and I'm going through all these things, and I see this little thing that looks like a fence or something like that. I didn't know what it was, and I just set it back down thinking it was nothing. Well, I get home and I start doing some research on this nativity set, because I remembered, you know what, there wasn't a cradle or the little basket or whatever, the little trough that Jesus is usually depicted in. And so I started kind of just looking around to see, you know, online to see if I might have missed it. And guys, I promise, the very first picture that I look up when I look up the nativity scene is I see this little wooden thing right here. Well, it looks like a wooden fence. And I thought to myself, my goodness, I saw it there. I thought it was just some random little piece of plastic fencing or something like that. And I had to go back. Now, luckily, this house wasn't very far from where I live. It's probably about a 10-minute drive, maybe. So I drove over there. It was still there. I picked it up and I brought it home. I'm glad I looked up this set the last night before I went to bed, because otherwise I would have just missed it. Then I would have been sitting there thinking, dang, I saw it there and I just left it there. But I went back, I picked it up, complete the set. So I'm happy I followed my intuition to go look at that stuff. Now, one cool thing about going back is that as I was driving to the house, past up some of the other houses, there was one house that had thrown out some stuff, and let me show you what a couple things that I picked up. So off camera, there was this billiards hall, pool and snooker little decor. They had a poker one also, but it looked like someone dropped it and it just cracked all along up here like this. And it was real bad. It was split open, and I think it had gotten wet, so I ended up leaving that one there. There was also this cool little ghost with a little jack-o'-lantern, and this one's from Mervin's. And I don't know about y'all, but here in Houston, we haven't had a Mervin's in a very long time. I'm gonna say 20 years. So this is definitely vintage. I'm gonna have to look it up to see if there's any value to that. I'm sure there is. Halloween always does really well, especially this light up stuff like this. Really nice pickup right there, I think. And then there was this guy here. I'm not really sure what this is. There's water in here. Not sure if that's because of the rain. Oh, I'm wondering if this is like some kind of dispenser. Oh, you know what this is? I bet you put a bottle in here and it's gonna pour out a shot for you every time. It's a shot dispenser. I bet you that's what that is, because that's about the size of a shot glass. So, oof, I'll have to figure out how to take this apart and clean it, because as is like that, I don't think it's gonna be good to go. So that's one of the, see, yeah, I bet you that's what it is. You're gonna put your bottles in here and it's gonna pour out shots for you. All right, there's that. Here's the little ghost. There's this handrail, or the handrail, this is tie-down rails that you put in a truck. And this is made for, it doesn't say, it says EE Manufacturing loading cap. This is just for the cap. I'll have to see if I can't find some kind of model number on this. There usually is. Unfortunately, on this one, I'm not seeing it. Oh, here we go. So it says 26005L. I'll have to plug in those numbers, see if they mean anything. I don't see anything on this side. Excuse me as I'm searching around. I'll have to look up those numbers to see if they mean anything. And basically what those are, guys, and I'll show you on my truck. Oh, you know what? I don't have them on this truck. I had them on the Ram. They're basically, let me just kind of open this up a little bit. They would go on here and get bolted on the side, and then you can use those little rails to slide the little anchors and to tie stuff down. That's what that is. All right, let's keep it moving. So y'all remember these igloo coolers? 2 good igloo coolers, to be honest with you. And then this one right here. Then the shelf. You have the little bench. The bench has dried up. It's good. It's not wet. It wasn't really wet to begin with. It was just like a little damp. You have this electric ice cream maker by Rival. This is definitely vintage looking. I'll have to plug it in to see if it works. Looks like it hasn't been used in a while. All right, moving on to the ornaments. Well, let's look at this here. So you have this old putter, Hallmark. That's a putter there. And this one's kind of cool here. I think this one was so, I just got to clean it up a little bit. It says A&M, made in the USA. Definitely something that someone who went to an A&M would appreciate, hanging on the wall or something. All right, the Christmas stuff. So you got some ornaments here, made in China. So some of these may not be worth anything just because they're newer, but some of them might be worth something. You never know. You got these ornaments here. It's like a candy Christmas tree. These are all the same candy Christmas trees. Oh, there's that girl's face. But a bunch of little, maybe homemade in China. Oh, these are nice. All right, I'm opening these up. These are like little Christmas ornaments, but they also, you know, little trinket. These are kind of cool. These will sell fast. And you got all these little snow globes. Christmas snow globes. They've got little kids' pictures in them. How sad. This has some Christmas decorations in there. Like a little star. A lot of this is just paper. Nothing else is in here. The only thing that's in there is this little star. More Christmas stuff. Little Santas. See another little box. Little wreath. 2023, so 2003. It has a girl's name on it. Another girl's name on it. So some of the stuff might not be able to get sold. We'll see. I'll put it at the garage sale. And whatever people want to take, they can take. And whatever they want to leave, I'll end up putting out for free. I don't know what the heck this is. I'm gonna have to look into that. That's kind of cool. All right, let me shut the camera off so I can take this box off so I can show you else what's in the bottom. All right, in here, got some more decorations. These are kind of neat. They're like little rings with little people in them. Little Santa Claus. This looks like it could be vintage. Little mouse. Got these little guys here. These look like they could be vintage. Nation's Treasure. Oh, here we go. Old Minor Lodge. This can give you an idea of what's in here. Yeah. Like a little frosted glass decor. All right, that's cool. All right, let me get this stuff back in here and then we'll go to the next box. All right, box number 2. Hallmark Illuminations, Santa's Magic Ornament Decoration. Some of these could be worth a lot of money. Yeah, it's in there. Nicely wrapped up too. This one's nice and wrapped up. So you got this guy here. Oh yeah, this one lights up. Oh yeah, man, that's pretty good. Like I said, some of these right here can, I mean, they're not gonna make you rich, but you know, instead of being $2 or $3, it could be worth $15. So you got that one there. You got this set of stars, also the illuminations. You've got this guy here, Sugar Plum Dreams. What else do we have? Power box. What is this? Oh, this is for the illuminations. You can plug them all into here. That is awesome. Okay, that's good to have. All right, we're gonna put that to the side. I'll probably list. Is another power box? Another power box. I'll probably list all this together. Try to get them sold to one person, and then you got this guy there. So that's a pretty good little set there. Here you got, oh, I bet you spells out the word joy. You got the J. Yeah, there's the O. And here is, everyone wants to know where the Y is. Here's the Y. Oh, and also candles. Made in China. Alright. Good little score, good little pickup there. What do you got in here? The old tree skirt. And Santa's bag. All right, a knitted tree skirt. That could actually be worth some money, to be honest with you guys. A knitted tree skirt. So put all this stuff back in here. Can you imagine someone throwing all this stuff away? But that's what we do on the every time we go out, is save stuff from being tossed away forever. All right. And let's go through this other box over here. Let me get set up. So I can put this on this side so I'm not bending over so much. Okay. All right, much easier. So you got Roman ink. They bought this at the Christmas store. And you have, that's cute. Let me check out the little girl's picture. So you put a little picture in here. That is really cute. Let's wrap this up. Stuff it in here. Too bad we're in March, because all this stuff would probably go to the booth. Some of this stuff is really nice. The Joy candle holders, I've had these before. You know what? This might fit in the bin below it. Be able to consolidate some boxes. Little wreath. 3 wise men, skinny and long. Let's see. Yep, there they go. Galaxy Hallmark. So they're vintage. There's one. There's 3 of them in here. Oh, this one lost his head. Doggone it. So it looks like you got 2 wise men. Dang. Okay. And lastly, this musical mice band Wellington collection. I'll have to look that up to see if it's got any value, or if it's just, because a lot of this stuff is just, they just make so much of it. And what is this? Okay, a little tea light candle. That's kind of cute. All right, let's see if I can fit this in here. Yeah, I think so. Boom. Got rid of one box. And of course, that one's empty. I'm thinking about keeping that for myself. And what else? Okay, yeah, we got all these little Easter egg stuff. It's a bunch. I don't even know how many. We got this bag. You got that bag full over there. Man, I'm glad I found that little thing. Or that I went back for it. Got this little bag full of Easter egg stuff. And you had these lights. And then these little box of plushies. Malibu Fun. Wee Wet Pets. Oh, I guess these can get in the water. I didn't see anything like that I thought really stood out with these little stuffed animals. This one talks or does something. It's got something in here. The heck is this? Come on. Okay, it needs batteries. So I wonder what this does. Maybe this is an on-off for something. What does it say on here? Nothing. Okay, yeah, a little. Midget Railway. A little Pooh Bear. It's just that one little. Man, that's it. All right, that does it, guys. That's it for the night. Pretty good stuff. All right, so this is why I like going trash picking, guys. You know, we find some amazing things, some stuff that we can use, some stuff that we can sell, some stuff that we can give away. Like these Easter eggs, I'm gonna put them on our free page for, you know, right here where I live. I got a free page for those who don't know. And sometimes I find stuff that I don't want to deal with, don't want to list. Sometimes there's shoes, sometimes there's clothes, baby stuff like this, and I just get rid of it, and people pick it up pretty quickly. So those 2 bags of Easter eggs, someone will pick up, and they can do whatever they want with it. Got the nativity set. I'm thinking for that nativity set, I haven't looked up comps on it, not for a whole set like that. I was looking to see if I could find something for just the Mary, Joseph, and baby Jesus, because I was looking up to see what the little basket would look like. And that set, like, I think it's about $50 to $80 depending on condition. They all have the light cord. I haven't tested them yet. Usually if they don't work, all it needs is either a little fuse or a new bulb, so I'm not worried about that. The important thing is that all the cords are there. I'm thinking for that whole set, you're probably looking like around $200 to $230, $250, somewhere around there, $200 to $250 for the entire set. Because a lot of times you don't get the lamb or the donkey or the camel. The camel is kind of rare. I see a lot of the donkey and a lot of the lamb. I don't see a lot of those camels and the 3 wise men. So all the Christmas stuff is going to do good. That storage, that one booth I'm going to keep for myself. The rails. It's a lot of good stuff that we were able to save from going to a landfill for the rest of time. So glad to be able to do it. I'm glad that you guys are able to hang out with me and watch me save this stuff and watch to the end. For those who are watching still, if you haven't hit like and subscribe, ask you to do it. Hit like, hit subscribe, leave a comment, let me know where you're watching from. I always get a kick to see where people are watching from, especially the new viewers. And those who have been watching for a while, maybe you haven't left a comment before, leave me a comment. Let me know what you like best about the Tex and Picker channel. Let me know what you like best about the stuff that I found. And let me know what the best find in your opinion was for what we found last night. With all that being said, we're going to close it out like we normally do with the prayer. Father, I just want to thank you, Lord, for just continue to bless me and continue to bless my family, and continue just to let me get out there and find this stuff, to be able to bless people who couldn't afford to get some of this stuff brand new, to get it at a good price. For me being able to donate a lot of this stuff at the end of the day is what it's all about, is to give it back. Thank you, Lord, for just giving me the avenue, the outlet of YouTube to be able to have people watch these videos. I know there's a lot of people out there that are not able to get out there and do the stuff that I do. And in a way, they kind of live vicariously through me and through this channel. So Father, I just want to thank you and ask that you would reach out through this channel and bless those people who are watching. That you bless them with good health, Father. Bless them with good, bless their marriages, Lord. Bless their relationships, whatever they got going on, with their friendships or what have you. I ask that you would give them favor, Lord, in every aspect of their life as they're walking through their day-to-day, that they stand out as their child of God, that they stand out as yours, and that we are blessed beyond measure. Father, I just want to ask that you continue to watch over our kids, continue to watch over our loved ones, Lord, and it's in Jesus' name that we lift up this prayer. Amen. All right, guys, thanks so much again for watching. Hope you guys did enjoy this video. Some cool stuff, like I said. Leave a comment, let me know all the good stuff that you think I found that you liked. And if I pass something up that I might have missed, let me know in the comments as well. A lot of times the camera is facing a certain direction because it hangs around my neck right here and it just faces forward. And I could be looking around at other stuff and this camera is fixed on something that I might have missed. So let me know in the comments if I might have missed something, or if you say, hey, that's worth some money, or hey, you should have picked that up, that's collectible, or what have you. I always learn a lot. I've actually learned a lot from this channel, from the viewers like you who are watching, to tell me, hey, you should pick this up, hey, you should need to look into that. And yeah, I've actually learned a lot, so I appreciate those comments as well. Again, thanks so much for watching, guys. I do appreciate it. And for those who watch to the very, very end, much love to you guys especially. Until next time, peace, love you, and God bless. See ya.